In the global mining industry, one country stands out. Papua New Guinea. Located strategically in the Western Pacific, PNG is the go-to country for investments in mining, often referred to as the island of gold and copper, floating on a sea of oil and gas. This Pacific country has maintained its reputation over many years as a destination of choice for lucrative resource projects. PNG's place in mining history goes back more than 100 years. At one point in the early 20th century, during the gold rush in the hinterlands of Morobe province, gold fields in this part of the island were the center of global aviation, with huge hauls of cargo being transported into the gold fields of Wau and Bulolo each day. For some time, these airfields were the busiest in the world, surpassing airports such as Heathrow in London. It was on this foundation of prospecting that PNG has built its mining industry on. Although times have changed, the opportunities in PNG have continued to be endless. Given its location in the Western Pacific region, PNG provides strategic access to the growing and lucrative markets of Asia and North America. Although having a mining history of over 100 years, PNG remains very much unexplored, from white sandy beaches to savanna grassland, to alpine forests and cool mountain ranges. The opportunities are endless. You just have to look in the right places. With a robust Westminster-style democracy, an independent judiciary and free media, PNG continues to observe the principles of law and contract, which provides a conducive environment for investment, especially in the mining sector. For the global mining investor, Papua New Guinea offers key elements for success. Geologically, PNG is highly prospective, with a well-established mining tradition and a proven track record of successful developments. This has been further demonstrated with 2 major mines being commissioned in the last 12 months. These developments, despite a backdrop of the novel coronavirus, in PNG, it's business as usual. In the new normal, PNG continues to rank highly among gold-producing countries. This is evident in the caliber of global gold producers who operate in the country. These include leading gold producers Barrick and Newcrest. With gold production seeing a global increase, PNG has also made inroads in this area, with 2 key gold projects on the verge of approval. The Wafi Gopu project in Morobe province and the Frida River project in Sepik region are the latest additions to world-class operations in country in terms of size, production and economic impact. These 2 new additions look set to rival the current Newcrest-operated Lihir mine, which at present is the world's 5th largest gold producer. The MRA principally is the regulatory institution of the government, and issuance, administration and management of all mining and exploration tenements are responsibility of the MRA. Preliminary exploration to identify anomalies and mineral occurrences include geological studies in PNG are undertaken by the government geologists employed by the Mineral Resources Authority. Geological Survey Division of MRA undertake regional and localized mapping and exploration programs annually. A team of highly skilled, competent and experienced geologists and technical officers spent almost 2 months in the field in the areas of interest to collect data. After a series of data collation, processing and verification, these are produced as map sheets. Map sheets can be in the scale of 1 to 100K or 1 to 50K. Data sought out by clients or customers is distributed as map sheets with explanatory notes attached to each map sheet. To secure an area for any mining or exploration activities and/or mining-related activities, specific licenses are required by the explorer or investor to secure the land area. There are various types of mining tenements which are issued by the Mining Minister on recommendation from the Mining Advisory Council under the Mining Act 1992. These tenements are Exploration License, Mining License, Special Mining Lease, Alluvial Mining Lease, Lease for Mining Purpose, Mining Easement. Warden hearing. Prior to any issuance of any tenements, warden hearings are facilitated by the Mineral Resources Authority. The process is, as soon as a tenement application is lodged via the registrar's office, it prompts a warden's hearing. Notices are distributed publicly and through written letters to specific stakeholders impacted by the application. The warden hearing date is set, facilitated by MRA, and at a point or location easily accessible by the applicant and the landowners directly impacted. Days of warden hearing. A report is drafted and forwarded to the Mining Advisory Council. This report plus other application documents are deliberated on by the MAC at a scheduled MAC meeting. MAC meeting. The Mining Advisory Council is a body established by the government to deliberate on all tenements applications and related activities. The MAC is comprised of secretaries or their delegates of key economic government departments: Treasury, Finance, National Planning, Department of Environment and Conservation, Department of Mineral Policy, Mineral Resources Authority. The Minister of Mining sign of certificates or tenements as either being rejected or granted, or otherwise as stated by the correspondence from the Mining Minister's office. In the case of a special mining lease, the National Executive Council deliberates with the Prime Minister signing off on the certificate of tenement. PNG currently has 8 operating hard rock mines, 4 large-scale world-class mines comparable to any other mine in any other mining jurisdictions of the world, and 3 medium-scale mines and 1 small-scale mine. There are numerous alluvial gold mines as well, including artisanal mining across Papua New Guinea. These alluvial gold miners are important gold-silver producers who account for 2% of total gold production annually in the country. Ok Tedi Mine. Ok Tedi Mine is an open-cut mine producing copper-gold concentrate. Ok Tedi Mine has produced 1.7 million ounces of gold bullion from 1984 to 1987, 4.8 million tons of contained copper and 13.1 million ounces of gold in the concentrates from 1987 to 2018, or 156,218 tons of copper and 414,786 ounces of gold annually, and 31.6 million ounces of silver at an annual average of 1,020,075 ounces. Lihir Mine. The mine is an open-cut mine set on the beautiful shoreline of Lihir Island. Lihir has produced 14.37 million ounces of gold, averaging 684,460 ounces per annum. Since 2016, Lihir has produced well over 900,000 ounces, and the company is targeting 1 million ounces of gold per annum, which makes it the largest mine in PNG. Remaining mineral services or resource at Lihir Mine is 50 million ounces. At the prevailing 78% gold recovery rate and 980,000 ounces per annum production rate, the projected LOM is 40 years from 2019. Despite the expiry of Lihir's SML tenement in 2035, the remaining mineral resource is capable of supporting another 17 years of mining to 2059. The mine is planning to achieve 1 million ounces of gold production per annum over the remaining 40 years LOM. Porgera Gold Mine. Porgera Gold Mine operates as an open pit and underground mine. The open pit mine is 500 meter deep below and highest point of surface topography, and approximately 30 million tons of ore per year is excavated. In 2016, 5.7 million tons of ore were delivered to the processing plant. Hidden Valley Gold Mine. Hidden Valley is an open-cut medium-scale mine wholly owned and operated by Harmony Gold Mining Company Limited. The mine commenced production in June 2009 and may close in 2025. The mine is marginally profitable, with the all-in sustaining cost at $1,090 per ounce. In 2019, Hidden Valley produced about 200,000 ounces of gold. The declared remaining resource, as at 31st December 2019, is 3.3 million ounces of gold and 0.981 million ounces of gold reserves. Simberi Gold Mine. Simberi is an open-cut medium-scale mine wholly owned and operated by St. Barbara since September 2012. The mine has been mining and processing oxide ore since February 2008. Simberi has been producing an annual average 130,000 tons of gold since 2018 after producing about 55,000 ounces of gold since inception. At such a production rate, the mine life can be extended further. Woodlock Mine. Woodlock Mine plans to produce over 100,000 ounces of gold output by 2023. There is a high possibility that Mount Carre with similar production capability could be developed during the decade. Alluvial Gold. Alluvial gold mining contributed over 100,000 ounces of gold exports per annum. Guided by proper interventions, the production from this sector has the potential to exceed 200,000 ounces annually. Ramu. Ramu is the only mine producing nickel, cobalt, and chromite. The nickel cobalt is exported from the mine as mixed nickel cobalt hydroxide pellets, an intermediate product. Its current annual average production rate is 33,658 tons of nickel and 2,940 tons of cobalt. Two new projects at the verge of being granted special mining leases in the next 2 to 3 years are Wafi Gold Pool and Frida River. Their primary mineral production is copper plus gold and silver. Wafi is currently in the permitting stages of its development. The feasibility currently points towards mining by open pit and by block caving in an underground mine. Frida River mine copper and gold. The feasibility study contemplates an initial project based on the high-tech copper-gold porphyry deposits. Collectively, the Frida River deposits are amongst the largest 10 undeveloped copper-gold deposits in the world. With a move to promote increased benefits in country, moves are underway to promote downstream processing of mineral commodities. Papua New Guinea has been producing gold and copper in the modern era for over 50 years. All minerals produced are exported as concentrates and Dor gold bars. The amount of gold and copper produced plus the added amounts from new projects is sufficient to consider downstream processing of these minerals. In growing upstream investments and developing the mineral supply chains for greater economic returns, the independent state of Papua New Guinea is embarking on downstream processing of its established mineral commodities of gold, silver, and copper. So invest in Papua New Guinea now. The investor's untouched paradise. Look at you.